Dave is awesome. He's become such a good friend. We sit together. He's been up to a football game, Penn State football game. We've hung out. I mean, such a great coach, such a good guy. I can't stand playing them, but I know it's good for the state, and I know it's good for everybody. Trust me, I did not want to come here, but I felt like tradition-wise, it would be great. It would be a great thing to do for both programs, since I think we're one of, 4 teams who have played Bucknell 100 times or more, right? So that's why we did it.
You said when you did it, it was kind of a weak moment that you agreed to the 2.
Yeah, I was, again, I was here at BU. Last time I was here, I lost on a buzzer beater. And Villanova was the most amazing game, probably one of the most amazing games. I would put it up there, top 5. They had a really good team then, man. And we were number 2 in the country. What a game. What a game that I was a part of. So, tough place to play. That's why I was like, what are you thinking? But usually it's for a good reason. And I think when you do good things for good gestures and good reasons, sometimes good things happen to good people.
Thorpe just played his butt off on defense, and you knew from film, I'm sure, what Haas could do, and he basically didn't let him have the ball during the pivotal stretch of the game. It shut him down for a lot of the game.
Yeah, I thought we did very good on their 3-point shooters for a while, and then the floodgates opened. And I tell you what, he hit some tough shots. It wasn't like they were, open, like naked shots. They were, people in his face contested. He is raising up above them. Now, he's every bit of 6'5". He's a big kid. He can really play. And then they make you guard. They make you guard for the first 15, 18 seconds, and they try to tire you out, and then hopefully their cut is harder than your defense. And that's what it was. And then Nana played like a beast. That kid played really well. I watched that kid for a couple of years. He played terrific tonight. He did a lot of great things. He made his free throws. That's going to be a great combination for them to have in the league.
You guys made your free throws too down the stretch. How important do you think that was?
I said it yesterday at practice, and I said it today at practice. If you want to win on the road, you have to be a very good free throw shooting team. You got to hit them when they count, and for the most part, we did. We lost a little focus towards the end there, but we regained it. We did some good things, getting ourselves to the line, shoot around today. This is day 14, 7 games. I mean, if you told me we're going to be 6-1, I would have taken it, and we're 6-1, so I'm taking it. But we worked on free throws a ton this morning.
Well, you had some great comebacks in that stretch. Akron, Cornell were tough against Charlotte, even though it didn't work out. So you must feel fairly good about their mental toughness this time.
I do. I feel like their perseverance, their grit, they play to the buzzer, which is what we need. They believe in one another, and they believe they're always going to have a chance to win as long as there's time on the clock, and that's what it's going to be. And we've been in tight games. I mean, I've done more end-of-game situations. I'm like upset about it because you go to Synergy now, you can see all my end-of-game plays. I got to come up with new plays in the next 48 hours. But I give Bucknell a lot of credit. They play with a lot of heart. I really like Shao. He plays hard. He made some big shots. They got a good team.
It looked like Ross was just doing things a little slower, a little more under control. Did you notice that? Have you talked about it?
I had a feeling he was going to have a good game because he shot the ball. We do this license to shoot threes, and we put up 5 minutes on the clock. I actually think they do it here. And he got his license yesterday. He made 54 threes in 5 minutes. So I had a feeling he was going to shoot the ball well today, and he did. And he made his free throws this morning. He was a very confident kid. I think as the season's progressing here, hopefully he continues to just slow down and play at his pace.
Along with the mental toughness, how big was it to kind of answer to every run they made in the second half? Whenever they cut it down, you guys were able to go back up?
That's why I give Bucknell so credit. They never, we go up 10, they come right back. We go up 11 or whatever it was, 12, they come right back and cut it to 4, cut it to 2, tie the game. I give my guy, I think because we've been in so many close games that we're ready for it, and we showed a lot of composure and poise. I give Shep Garner some credit. He really got us off to a good start too, and he's in at the end of games trying to execute. So we're growing up quick, this team, which is a good thing.
You going to come back here? I mean, this series is over now, I believe. You have any?
No, we have one more game, I believe, at our
3 for
place.
1. Okay.
We'll talk to Dave. I don't want to make any bold statements right now.
No one does this. Why did Jay only did it because he was a Bucknell grad?
Yeah.
Did he feel like, maybe you get a really good road win in the RPI, I'm sure that had something to do with you doing it, right?
There's no doubt. I had so many reasons for doing it. I knew this would be a great environment, a great crowd. They play like Michigan, they play like Wisconsin. If you can get more reps of that, live reps, win or lose, this was a success. I felt going into the game, win or lose, this is a success. It was a packed house, it was a great environment, the way things were going, that's what I wanted. I wanted to put us in the most difficult situation and early. And we're not even to December yet, and we're getting tested already, which is great. Instead of putting teams on where you're going to win by 20 or I don't want to do that anymore. Well, we got to play tough teams with good RPIs that are going to challenge us, and Bucknell does that. There's no question. And the tradition, look, we're 118, 119. I know I've made some claims about our tradition. Our tradition, Bruce Parker's done a great job. Ed DeChellis did a great job. He had 2009, 2011. These guys do a great job. So why not keep it going? Why not keep it going? Why not just keep this Bucknell-Penn State thing going as long as it can? And that's what I did.
Down for a lot of the game, then he got going. Then the pivotal stretch of the game, he didn't get the ball much. So you must have made up your mind there.
Well, it was really Coach Chambers' decision to make that call. We were just, trying to face guard him, trying to slow him down, and, it was successful. We did it.
And then, DJ, you took him on, I think, the last 2 possessions, right? Why did that happen?
It just happened because they was after we scoring, they was like rushing down the court. So, we had to just get back and match up. I just happened to be on.
Oh, okay, all right.
It wasn't like a setup. It just happened to be on.
Gino, how much do you like guarding the other team's go-to guy? Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, I've learned to enjoy it. I mean, when I first came in, that was the role Coach Chambers gave me. So I just try to come in and do my job.
Does he defend you at practice much?
Yeah, he always wanted to play me one-on-one after practice. And in practice, he always defended me. We're not on the same team. I think he one of the best defenders. He helped me get better.
DJ, you had a pretty good go of it, too, with Frazier. Was he getting under your skin at all? It looked like you were forcing a couple shots early, and then you kind of got into a groove.
Oh, no. We was in a one-on-one, and I was just trying to be aggressive. Coach just told me to just slow down, let the game come to me. That's what I tried to do. I didn't think he was getting under my skin. He good defense, though.
Yeah.
I give him credit.
Yeah, he's kind of their Thorpe.
Yeah, he slide his feet. Fast, strong. He got at me a couple times.
Was it tough kind of sustaining, your mindset, I guess, when they kind of cut the lead and kept coming back and hanging around?
Nah, Coach said coming to this game, man, this is like a Super Bowl game. We had the retro jerseys, their coach was all dressed up. They had the throwback jerseys on. It's their home court. Those guys can shoot on the road, so this their home. They come here every day and shoot. We knew they was going to hit crazy shots, and that's what they did. We just had to just stay poised, not get too high, not get try to stay consistent and make their shots as tough as possible.
Have you guys don't look fatigued, and you've had a lot of games in a row, but you got a little break here, 3 days. Did you need it? It looked like you might have needed it after Akron.
Well, you can always use a break.
Right.
Yeah, this was a good stretch for us. To us, it was success. We did 7 games in 14 days, right, Liz?
Something like that.
About as much as he gets.
Yeah, it was great. Now we get to rest a little bit, get back to the basics, and sharpen up some of our habits.
DJ, we know how much work that Ross has put in over the years and in this offseason, and finally see him make some of those shots. How big is it for you guys, and how big is it, do you think, for him to get that confidence and seeing the ball go through the net?
Well, we always had confidence in Ross. We just tell him, he comes in the gym and just shoots. He was there this morning before we left to come up here. He was in the gym shooting, working on his shot. Last night he was working on the shot. He works extremely hard, and it's good to see it paying off for him. And now we can use him to stretch the floor for us.
Dave Clawson came in with the retro look. At all disappointed that Patrick did not play along here?
I think Pat looked great. I'm sorry, Coach Chambers looked great.